And welcome to the Kerrnel Does Attack of the B Team. We are on the Madhouse Asylum server. Thank you for joining us today. So it's been about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks since I've recorded. And what is a night in the tropics without a thunderstorm, right? So I haven't recorded in a couple of weeks. I had family in town, and the only time that I could really get to play was late at night. And I did not want to record because that would disturb them. And I did not want to squirrel myself away in my computer room here. Oh, thank you. Did not want to squirrel myself away in the computer room and ignore them because that would be rude. So, at night, I got some work done. So this is a new path. And this is the King Kamehameha Club area. And we also built a lot of the reeds here, the sugar cane, so that we could build the thatch bundles. And we also worked a lot on the estate and pretty much finished it. There's still some things that we need to do with the estate, and obviously this is new, the wall. It's hard for me to remember what I did 2 weeks ago. Or what it looked like a couple of weeks ago, at any rate. So we needed a lot of bamboo, so we built a little bamboo farm over here, and we have this the sugar cane along the waterfront here. But we also built more farms up inside the estate. We built a wall around it. So let me show you kind of what we've been doing, and then we'll come back to these guys here because we did some work over this area. So we built this wall, and you can see it in the mini map. We built the wall around the perimeter of what I've arbitrarily set as the outskirts of the estate, the Robin Masters estate, no less. So we built this sandstone path here. I couldn't find an appropriate block to use. Even using chisel, there wasn't really anything else that we could use, so we just went with the sandstone. Excuse me. And we lined it with tiki torches and some palm trees. And this is part of a farm. I'll come back to this in a second. This is our bamboo farm. And you can see that we've done quite a bit of work here. We've put some hedges in, put some little barrier walls. If I can find a cannon or some sort, I'll put it in here as well, because we need to have that. And we've also finished off the roof and the floors. The floors for the most part. I think we still are short some wood. So I'm going to have to get some of that, and we'll talk about that in a bit. The thatched roof was really a pain in the butt, but we got that done. We also have built the guest house where Mr. Magnum stays. So we'll check that out in a sec. We also have another farm over here. This one's going to be a permanent one. It's not really functional per se. I mean, I've certainly used it to harvest the sugar cane, but this is more going to be just for decoration. We'll probably replace these brown carpet with maybe green carpet or something, just to give it a little more color, because right now it just looks like dirt and it's kind of ugly. So we have our retaining wall here to keep the riffraff out, and we've got iron bars that we have lining the entire thing. What else? Let's go check out the rest of the estate. This will eventually be some drawbridge blocks. I have not made those yet. They are coming. So this will be it'll be a functional gate. So once you come through the gate, now that I think about it, maybe I'll build a Ferrari out there too. That'd be kind of neat. So we built a little path here leading to the guest house, and we did the roof in bamboo, and we got some windows here. The windows, we use the chisel with normal glass. I think these look a lot better with the connected textures. I thought about using Tinker's Construct, but one of the problems with Tropicraft is that there is no clay here, so we would have to go back to the overworld. And that's, we'll get into that as well in a few minutes. Lots of stuff going to happen in this episode, or at least lots of stuff we're going to talk about anyway. So this is the kitchenette, and we ran out of wood here, so we need to finish this. So we'll put, fridge and stove and stuff in here, and this will be some wood, I don't know what you call it, like a banister across here. You know what, let me switch just for perspective. Okay, so this is also going to be wood. So we've got the closet, and we got the fireplace, so we'll decorate this up a bit. Not sure what we're going to do up there. Maybe put some plants or something. I don't know. Not sure yet. And, of course, the bedroom here with the shower. I think we're using stone bricks with the chisel on the bottom here. And what are we using? Sandstone. Different version of sandstone with the chisel on the walls. And, again, we're reusing the glass from chisel. Not an exact replica of the way his bedroom looked, but kind of going from memory. And we'll put the bed here once we need some wool to make the bed, and we also don't have wool here. We have some cotton seeds that we can use to make some cotton that we can make into string, but we don't have nearly enough of it, and we don't really have much power to do any sort of automation yet. So we're kind of stuck with what we have available to us. So that is the guest house. Kind of happy. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I am not a builder, and to make this and have it look somewhat resemble what the actual guest house looks like, quite happy with that. Now, some creative license with the roof and whatnot, but you make do with what you got. Now, if you've ever watched the Magnum episodes, obviously the layout is completely different. So again, this is, what we've got to work with. So why isn't this loading in? There we go. All right, so we've got our beach back here. So, normally, in Magnum, the beach is way over the other side there, but we don't have the exact landscape for that. So this is the way it is going to be. So let's see. Let's go into the study, Higgins' office. So this really hasn't changed much. We just kind of put the windows in, finished off the roof, and we go upstairs. Okay, and we've enclosed it off with the roof. We got a little light here. Let me switch back into human form. That's better. Alright, so we come in here. This is like the master bedroom kind of deal. And then we have guest bedroom number 1, guest bedroom number 2, and they all open up into the balcony back here. And it's undercover. I'm not sure about leaving these torches out. I think we're probably going to leave the torches out on the outside. Unless we can find some tiki torches or something that can go diagonal on the wall, kind of like these, but I don't think they exist. And this is another guest bedroom as well. So I guess for like a VIP guest. Lots of light. You can see out. So I like how this turned out as well. Usually I'm pretty blasé about how things turn out, but the buildings I'm actually happy with. Spent a lot of time on them, so I should be happy with them. And then we've got the patio down here. Now, what I've noticed with these concrete blocks with chisel, so basically you use concrete. Actually, I don't even think I chiseled any of these. These are just like straight concrete. And you get that from smelting gravel. But the problem that I'm seeing with them is that when I'm in human form, I can't go through doors. Cannot go through doors. Now, I think if I knock this door down, and actually the concrete makes you move faster too, which doesn't help. I mean, it helps, but it doesn't help. So it's nothing to do with the carpenter doors. So there's something in here that's making these blocks high enough that I'm hitting my head on here. If I switch myself into anything shorter, like a sheep, I can get through there no problem. Make me a liar. Oh, you cow. Oh, dude. Alright, I can get through the double doors. There we go. Alright, so there's an issue here. One I'm not sure that I'll be able to solve. So I may end up swapping these guys out for a different material. It's not an issue when... Oh, man. It's not an issue when I'm a bat. I can go through here no problem. So, there's something weird there that I can't figure out. Is that right? Nope, that's not right. You know what? I'll fix you later. So, let's see. We've also got the inside here. So when we come in through the front door from the parking lot, now we drive upside here. We've got a little bit of a hedge. I want to replace these and put some stained glass and glowstone down there, glowstone lamps, or just glowstone in general. But I'm not. We need to get to the nether for that. So we've got the pillars here. I think I had left that in the last episode. So we come through the door. Did I close that outside door? I did. So this is the dining room, and we're going to decorate all of this up using some of the decorative mods that are part of this pack. So no worries about having an empty house. So this is kind of a... I don't even know what this is. It's part hallway, part room. In the real house, I think this is a shorter run, and there's actually an actual wall here, and nothing's back there. But in this case, we have this, and that's pretty much it. I think there's some curtains I think that we can use to put over the doors and the windows. So we'll experiment with that a bit. This is the kitchen, so we'll do this up nice, and we need to replace the floors. And then we have the downstairs. So one thing that I don't have in here is the dark room, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the dark room up here or move it downstairs. We're trying to be as... We're not trying to be accurate, but I don't want to be too far off either. So we gotta have a dark room, because a lot of shenanigans happen there. Okay, so this is the security office. God, I am such a Magnum PI fanboy. I can't believe it. So this is the security office where Magnum destroyed the entire security system and had Mac try and do it for a box of donuts. So we'll fix that up as well, I hope, if we have time. And then this is the wine cellar, and this will be dug out a bit more and have a bunch of shelves with some bottles on it. We might make use of like actual bottles to make it look like wine bottles or something. I don't know. We'll get creative. So lots of things that we can do down here. Maybe we'll put the darkroom down here. I don't know. So that is the house. That is the estate. The mansion. I guess the estate. So let's get a bird's eye view here. So again, we've got over here is our sugarcane farm, or whatever it is. We're not really going to need it that much. We've got a lot of sugarcane. This one here, we're actually going to take this one down because we don't need it. I don't think. We've got a bunch of it already harvested. This one here is more of a decorative kind of thing. And what I need to do is use some string and put that across the top of these guys to stop them from growing. And I want to have the outside all at the same level, so too high. And then each layer that we go in, it goes up one. So this will be 3, this one will be 3, this one will be 3, and all the way to the middle, so it kind of tapers up into sort of a pyramid. So that'll look a little more decorative and a little more interesting than just, you know, having these things go straight up into the sky. And again, I think we're going to take this one down. That's going to harvest a lot just in itself, so that'll free up that area. Over here, I've noticed that these guys don't grow back. I thought that they did, because we have a bunch of them over here, and they're not growing the pineapple on top. Not sure why. It's been several days that I've actually been in this area, so the chunks have been loaded, so I don't know why they haven't grown back. So over here, so this is our little poor man's string farm. So we've got 4 of these. They show up as white redstone lamps, but they're actually cotton. So you know, it's really slow, really slow. And I can't find more of these. I've been chopping down grass all over the place, and I haven't had any cotton seeds come up. So we need to get some other source of string, and I know we have a lot of it at the old base. So one of the things that we're going to try and do this episode is get back to the old base in the overworld. So we're going to cut our vacation and for argument's sake, let's just say we purchased the estate here. So we have a home here and a home there. So we're going to split our time. So we're going to have to go back to the overworld, to our maniac mansion, and grab some of the string that we have and some of the wool that we have, because we're going to need the wool for beds and things, as well as for curtains. So we'll grab, you know, a good amount of that stuff. We also need the string, obviously, to do the design with the bamboo. And this guy here is a little bit of a preparation. So you know how Higgins likes to, I guess in this case we are Higgins. He likes to do a lot of stuff, kind of British stuff. And I think it would be kind of cool to make a little bit of a hedge maze. And these things will be perfect for that. So we'll make a little bit of a maze, maybe somewhere over here or somewhere over there. You know, nothing, you know, just something interesting and decorative. Obviously, it won't be, you can't do anything with a maze. So we'll do something. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. But I do have a maze generator that we can use online, and I'll certainly share that with you when we get to that point. So that's what this is for. And then over here we have what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a witch hut over here. Not the Minecraft witch hut, but we're gonna build a little bit of a hut over here, and this will be kind of a, I don't know, a pagan kind of area, and we'll do some witchcraft over here. So we'll do the circle magic stuff. And so this will be a nice place to do that. And we've got a bunch of the plants, the seeds growing from witchery. We've got the snowbell, which really doesn't, I don't think, do anything for us. It gives us snowballs, but that's about it. Belladonna, we've been harvesting a bunch of that and saving it up, as well as the mandrake. So we've been working on that. And we have also been grabbing some of the water artichokes as they harvest. These guys are slow to grow. I don't know if, you know what, maybe I should put some light down. I'm not sure if light has anything to do with their growth rate or not. So that is what we've got going on for the witchcraft stuff. And so this is the estate. So we need to do a bunch of things, or we need to grab a bunch of things from the overworld. And another thing that we need to do, I've been using Cat Dog Pig Ducks. I have been using his enchanting table, and that's, I mean, I have to fly all the way over there, and I really should, I should have one of my own. So we need to get some books, and for that we need leather. So I need to get some leather from our cow farm back in the overworld and ship that over here as well. So we'll build a bit of an enchanting area here. So that will be this hut. I'm not sure what we're going to do over here with this hut or this one. Not yet, anyway. I think we will probably build TC's thing over here. Oh, Ragemore left. Ragemore just joined the server. You might know him as Sir Lucian. So looking forward to doing some stuff with him as well in the future. So I think we might stick TC's helicopter business over here. I don't know if we'll attach it to the King Kamehameha Club or not. Might have something from the mainland. Who knows? But that's what I'm kind of planning over there. And we can build some more stuff here if we need it. What is that bright spot down there? It's driving me nuts. So we need to put... That's why. So we need a bamboo fence down there. All right. All right. My mind is set at ease now. So we're gonna do the enchanting table over here, and right here, and we had to expand that to do that. And right here is where we're gonna put our portal. And the portal is not just gonna be a normal portal. We're gonna make use of the enhanced portal mod. And this is the enhanced portal mod stuff. So what we are going to do is make use of the dial devices. And basically they operate like Stargates. If you ever watched the series for Stargate, you can put in a combination, and that's the address of that gate. So we're going to build a gate here. Or a gate. We're going to build a portal here using that. And we're going to build a portal back at our base using that as well, so we can transfer between dimensions. We'll also try and build one. Maybe we can work with Cat Dog Pig Duck on it. I know he was trying to get something going over there. Not sure if he was able to or not. So maybe we can get something going there and set up something that, a little bit of a network that people can, travel around with. Maybe set up a book or something. Who knows? There's some possibilities there. So that is the plan for today, is that we need to get back to the overworld. And there's two ways that I think we can do that. One is to create a normal portal to the nether. And the other way is to go back through the Tropicraft portal. And I don't really want to... So if we go back through the nether, we have to find another portal that'll take us back to the overworld. Even then, if we go through the nether, I think if we go through, it'll create a portal in the nether, but it won't link it to this one. I think it will link it to a portal in the overworld. So we won't be able to use it to get back here. So rather than, mess around with portals here, I think we're just going to go back and use the main portal for Tropicraft. And I'm pretty sure that Cat Dog Pig Duck had created a new one, because I think he's been back in the overworld since I came over to Tropicraft. So we're going to go back over there and use his portal, which is now the spawn portal for the entire server. A little bit of a quirky bug with Tropicraft. So hopefully it won't be much of an issue. There's really only 3 of us playing on here right at this point. Ragemore is one, Cat Dog is the other, and myself is we're the 3. So so what I'm gonna do is fly over there. I've got my cocktail, and I've also got 2 backpacks on me, and we're just gonna head over. We're going the wrong way. So we're going to head over to Cat Dog's area, See if we can find the portal that will take us home. So I guess while we're traveling over here, I thought I'd mention to you. So we've been talking about the server, and since there's so few people playing on it, it sounds as though the B-Team server is going to reach the end of its existence in the next few weeks. I believe, well, we're going to talk about it in a couple weeks to determine an actual date for cutover. I think we're still doing some testing with the other pack. So in the meantime, the B-Team server is still here, so we're still going to do some work on it. And if we cannot finish everything, then maybe we can set something up in some sort of, get the copy of the map and use the server environment to finish up what we've been working on, and maybe do some stuff with CatDog, because I know he wants to finish up some stuff as well. But we are probably looking at 3 to 4 weeks tops before a reset. So hopefully we can get everything done before then. So I think this is the portal that he used. I'm hoping. So let's go down. Oops. Look, look at all these stupid things. This is ridiculous. I don't understand why they would put something this big. I mean, you can't see what's under it. Not even the name tags. So, Brachiosaurus. Each of the different stages of development, it seems as though you can morph into, which is kind of annoying. Look at the Stegosaurus. It's crazy. So let's go change back into human form. And we'll hop in here. See if this works. Give me that message, baby. Cool, we are back. I have no idea where we are, but we're back. Oh, we're in a mushroom area. Cool. Where are we? We are... Oh, that's our place. So where are we now? We're right here. Cool. Alright. Awesome. So we now can just switch over into bat mode. So it'll be sad to see the server go, but we got a new mod pack that is in the works. And we'll talk more about that once we know a little more details on how things are going with the testing for that. We also have the vanilla server, which is what I might be moving over to. Bunch of things are in the works. I've been trying to play on the Trek server lately, but the Trek server seems to have been offline for the past week. Man, I miss this place. Spent so much time building it. So we need to set up a mob farm. There's a few things we need to do. You know what? Let me get my notes so I can talk specifically to them. Okay, so we need the spruce wood for the floors. So we've got the wood farm here. We have no windows. Oh, that is funny. So we've probably got squatters in here. Oh man, there's one right there. You ugly thing. So we need spruce wood for the flooring, and we need a couple of sheep in case we want to start something over there with wool. So we'll grab a couple of sheep. We'll also grab a few stacks of wool. And what else we need? We need string, which is we can get from the wool. We also need ender pearls. So all of the portals that, you know, the enhanced portal stuff requires ender pearls. Oh yeah. So we need to get an ender farm started, and so we're gonna have to, first of all, we're gonna have to find an enderman and grab him in a safari net, And we're also going to need to set up the farm for him. So the farm we kind of set up, but we never really did. So we're going to need to set up, you know, some what the heck? What is going on here? It's a little disconcerting. Crap. I'll clean this up in a minute. So basically, we're going to have to get an Ender Pearl system set up. We're going to have to set up some of these guys, the deep storage units over here, to get some Ender Pearls storage for those that we're going to use. And we are also going to need, so with the Ender, you know, using this stuff, the mob essence for the Enders, you know, it'll generate them from that, but we need to replenish this somehow. And the only way that I can think of to do that without, you know, too much hassle is to use, you know, what we were going to set up with the Well of Death. So use the villagers to lure in the zombies so that we can use a grinder to kill them. Not quite sure logistically how I'm going to do that yet. To get them over here, I don't want to have stuff going on all over the place. So we'll have to figure something out. And also, so you saw in here. So when these guys are killed, or when they breed rather, so they give off experience, but nothing is grabbing that experience. So I think we're going to line the floors, or put a few of them in anyway, with XP drains, and I think we can use those to funnel them into these guys too. So that might help replenish some of the experience as well. So yeah, some things to do. So we'll get to doing that in the next episode. If you have any comments or suggestions, if you can figure out why this keeps happening, I can't win with this stuff. I'm pretty sure over here that we're going to have wood spilling out. Well, it's going to make me a liar. That's alright. I'm happy to be a liar in this case. Because I've noticed that sometimes this thing, since this is full, the wood kind of sometimes spits out. But it's not doing it now. But the coal is doing it, and I don't understand why it's doing it. Maybe it's just because it's the chunk loading or something. I don't know. Oh, and it's all timed out. Great. Lost all that. Oh well. Too bad. So we'll just go stick this back. So if you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them below. And until next episode, please do take care.